30 seconds away from the start of the action on day one of the ISU World Cup Short Track season 2019-2020. First up here in Salt Lake City this weekend. We will all be back in Montreal next weekend for World Cup number 2. We'll have 5 skaters on track for this first heat of the morning in the ladies 500 meter. The first and second place skaters from each race, and up to a maximum of the 4 fastest third place skaters qualify for the quarterfinals. So skaters in heat number 1 are joining us on the ice again. 4.5 laps around the track we'll have from Korea, number 5, Kim Ji-yu, 5th at last year's World World Championship from the Czech Republic, number 86, Pietra Vankova. From the USA, number 24, 19-year-old, reigning World Junior Champion in the 500 meter and 2018 Olympian, Mami Baine. From Canada, number 26, the 21-year-old gold medalist last year here in Salt Lake City in the 1,000 meter, Alison Charles. And from France, number 13, the 30-year-old, 3-time Olympian, Véronique Pierron.
Go to the start. Ready.
The race has been called back. We'll have only 4 skaters at the line. Pietra Vankova from the Czech Republic will have it, did not start.
Start.
2019-2020 ISU World Cup Short Track season is now underway here in the Utah Olympic Oval. From the start, taking the lead is Kim Ji-yu from Korea, overtaken on the inside by Alison Charles, who goes down in the corner. Korea, France, first and second. Kim in first. Second is Véronique Pierron, the 3-time Olympian, 14th at last year's European Championship, skating behind the Korean Kim Ji-yu, 5th at last year's World Championship. The first and second place skaters from each race, and up to a maximum of the 4 fastest third place skaters qualify for the quarterfinals. Kim, Pierron, first and second, Baine in third, and at the line, no change in position. Kim in first, Pierron in second. So Alison Charles finishing her race. She fell late in the turn halfway through the race, and we'll have the official results posted shortly on the giant screen here at the Utah Olympic Oval, while we see the replay of the previous race on the screen for now. Unofficial results, 43.92 the time of Kim Ji-yu from Korea in heat number 1. We now have the official results. Kim and Pierron qualified for the quarterfinals. Skaters in heat number 2 joining us on the ice. From France, Gwendoline Daudet, number 120. From Russia, number 6, Safia Prasvernova, 2-time Olympian and second at last year's European Championship. From Slovakia, Pietra Rusnakova, number 30. From China, number 7, the 5-time world champion in the 500-meter Fan Ke-shing. And from Germany, world junior champion. From China, number 45, Chan Chu-tong. And from Canada, number 117, Ricky Doak.
Go to the start. Ready.
The race has been called back. This is Heat 3, series of 7 in the ladies 500 meter, the first racing of that event this weekend. The 500 meter will be raced twice in the World Cup, number 1 at the Utah Olympic Oval.
Skater position 3. False start. This race has 1 false start. Go to the start. Ready.
And we're off in heat number 3, taking an early lead without surprise. The 500-meter specialist Natalia Maliszewska from Poland, the 24-year-old, setting up the pace early in second position. From China, Chan Chu-tong, number 45, in third. The Italian Nicole Botter-Gomez fighting for a place to the next round. Will pick up the first 2 skaters at the finish line to qualify for the quarterfinals, and it will pick up a maximum of the 4 fastest third-place skaters to qualify for the quarterfinals. We're now in the middle lap. Well out in front is Natalia Maliszewska from Poland. Second is Chan Chu-tong from China. Good fight for position 2, 3, and 4. Too little, too late for the Korean No Arum, winding up in third. Results still unofficial. Official results in the last race: Maliszewska first, Chang in second, no third, Botter-Gomez in fourth, and Ricky Doak in fifth. Time now for heat number 4 in the ladies 500 meter. From Russia, Safia Boitsova, number 135. From Poland, number 31, Nicole Masruwa, 21st at last year's European Championship. From Italy, number 72, the 2014 Olympian.
Go to the start. Ready.
And we're off in this heat number 5, and without surprise, it is Jana van Kerkhoff, the 2-time Olympian, 2-time Olympic medalist, and silver medalist in the 500 meter at the last Olympic Games. Taking an early lead, Lucia Gagnon from Canada in second. Sitting in third, right behind her, is Xiao Hee-min from Korea. Xiao Hee-min, 17-year-old world junior record holder in the 1,000 meter, currently sitting in third. Lucia Gagnon trying to come back on the Dutch. Jana van Kerkhoff still in the lead. We are now in the last lap of this race. Van Kerkhoff, Gagnon, Tao first, second, and third, entering the final corner. No change in position. The Dutch wins it, and the Canadian Gagnon in second position. Unofficial time for Van Kerkhoff, 43.84. 2 races left in the ladies 500 meters, and we now have the official results. Van Kerkhoff first, Gagnon second, and Xiao Hee-min in third. The This heat number 6 we'll have from Japan, Kikuchi Moini, number 68. From China, number 20, Xu Shengwei, the 2018 Olympian, 20th at last year's World Championship. From Italy, number 9, Martina Valcipina, 3-time Olympian, 2-time Olympic medalist, 8 at last year's European Championship. From Poland, number 80, Patrycja Maliszewska, the 2-time Olympian.
Go to the start. Red.
And what we're up in this heat number 5, skating from Great Britain, Jonathan Moody. From Ukraine, Danilo Ferenko. From the Philippines, Yuan Makarev. From France, Quentin Vercoq. And from Korea, Park Jion. Skater from France, Quentin Vercoq, number 85, 20-year-old, keeping the lead. The Brit Moody in second, overtaken on the inside by the Korean Park Hyun, the 23-year-old, number 57. They're entering the final lap. Will the Korean make his move and take the lead out of the Frenchman? Shoulder to shoulder in the last quarter. Very talented finish between the Korean and the Frenchman. Let's wait and see for the photo finish on this one. And winding up in third is Jonathan Moody, 20th at the last European Championship. Again, only the first place skater from each race and up to a maximum of 8 fastest second place skaters qualify for the quarterfinals. And we have the official results in this last race. Quentin Vercoq from France in first by 8/1000 of a second over Park Ji-hong from Korea. Coming up next, heat 6 of the men 500 meter. 5 skaters at the starting line. Last Olympic Games and second at last year's World Championships, Han Dae-hon, and from Latvia, number 140, Andis Vikans.
Go to the start. Red.
Again, a false start. Lots of false starts so far in the men's 500 meters. 3 races left in this division.
Position 3, false start. This race has 1 false start. Go to the start. Red.
And we're off in this heat number 7 of the men 500 meter. Taking the lead is So Long from China, overtaken right away by the silver medalist of the last Olympic Games in this distance, Han Dae-hon, second overall at last year's World Championship. Maintaining his lead in front of the Chinese. Bronsman from the Netherlands in third. In fourth from Turkey, Furkan Akar. Only the first skater at the finish line is assured of a place in the quarterfinals. We are now in the bell lap. Han Dae-hon in first, So Long in third. And no change in position at the finish line. The Korean wins it in an unofficial time of 40.69. So if I'm not mistaken, this was the fastest heat so far in this morning's competition. 40.69, still unofficial. Han Behan from Korea, Somong from China in second position, and we'll have the official results and time posted on the giant screen in just a moment. And we have the official results. Han Behan from Korea first, 40.701. That will be posted shortly on the screen. Just got the scoop on my own screen, and they're out. Coming up next, heat number 9, second to last heat in the men of 500 meter. Again, 5 skaters at the starting line.
Go to the start. Red.
The race has been called back by the starter for the men, Jean Lamontagne. This race from Netherlands, Bukarvev, number 32, Silasi from Hungary, number 48, Tatasi from Turkey, number 142, Akzaliev from Kazakhstan, and Kim from Korea, starting from lane 5.
Position 4, false start. This race has 1 false start. Go to the start. Red.
This time we have a clean start. Dylan Bukarvev from the Netherlands, 2018 Olympian, taking an early lead. He finished 32nd at last season's World Championship, 26th at the last European Championship. Akzaliev from Kazakhstan. Some contact between the Kazakh and the Korean, who don't believe it. The 2 went down in the straightaway, and that leaves Dylan Bukarvev from the Netherlands to maintain a sizable lead for the Hungarian Silaski, and in third, Tatasi from Turkey. Let's wait and see for the official results in this heat number 9. Waiting for the official results in this heat number 9. Referee, chief referee, Viatan Padar at the video replay. And we'll give you the official results as soon as available. One last race left in the heats of the men 500 meter. And then we'll have a break for ice resurfacing. We will have the official decisions confirmed shortly in this heat number 9, and if there's any penalty or enhancement, they will be posted on the giant screen and announced in the PA system. So in the last race, penalty in the straight, lane change from outside to in, causing contact to skater number 67 from Kazakhstan, Abzal Agzaliev. Again, a set of 7 quarterfinals in this division.
Go to the start. Ready.
And we're off in this quarterfinal number 3 of the ladies 1500 meters, skating for China, number 48, the 25-year-old An Yu-Tong, the 2018 Olympian. She competed in all 4 events. In Pyeongchang, representing Korea, number 130, 23-year-old, 2-time world junior champion, No Do-hee. 2 skaters from Japan, number 125, Koike Yuna, and number 21, Irai Ani, the 20-year-old. From Poland, number 79, the 19-year-old, Kamila Stormowska. And representing Italy, coming back to the short track World Cup circuit this season, number 124, 29-year-old, 4-time Olympian, 8-time Olympic medalist, 7-time European champion and reigning Olympic champion in the 500 meters, Ariana Fontana. Relatively slow pace early on, Chinese An Yu-Tong controlling the action. Overtaken on the outside by No Do-hee, 2-time world junior champion. No Do-hee in front, skater from Poland, Stormowska, trying to get closer to the lead. And now on the outside, Irai Ami from Japan. Our new leader, 21st at last year's World Championship. Stormowska in 2nd, in 3rd is No Do-hee. Ariana Fontana in 4th. Fontana didn't skate 2018-2019 season, back on track this weekend in Salt Lake City, representing Italy and currently sitting in 3rd in front of No Do-hee, the Korean. Japan in position 1 and 6. In this quarterfinal number 3, the coaches giving the telling instructions to the skater and look out for Ariana Fontana from 3rd to 2nd to 1st. Our new leader, the Italian, with 2 laps to go. Fontana in the lead. 2nd is Irai Ami from Japan, and on the outside, An Yu-Tong from China. From 3rd to 2nd with 1 lap to go. Fontana and tied in the final turn, and on the outside, what a move by the Chinese An Yu-Tong, who wins it in front of Ariana Fontana. And winding up in 3rd is Irai Ami. we have the official results. Anu Tong first and Ariana Fontana in second.
Go to the start. Ready.
Heat number 5 in the ladies 1500-meter quarterfinals. From the Czech Republic, number 32, 2018 Olympian, 32nd at the last World Championship, Mikaela Sepalova-Rusova. Korea, number 129, a 24-year-old, two-time Olympian and two-time Olympic champion in the relay, Kim Arang. From Poland, for 134, Gabriela Tobolska. From Japan, first 71, 20-year-old Kaminaga Shione, the 2018 Olympian. And representing Canada, number 3, three-time Olympic medalist, bronze medalist in the 500-meter and the 1500-meter in Pyeongchang, and silver medalist in the 1000-meter, also third at last year's World Championship, Kim Buta. Buta currently in the lead, setting the pace. Polska from Poland in second, right behind her. Korean Kim Arang in second place now. She overtook Polish. The Japanese now making her move from fourth to third. Kaminaga Shione sitting in fourth. Mikaela Sepalova-Rusova. The Czech Republic, all 5 skaters still in contention. The first 2 positions at the finish line give to the skaters a spot in the World Cup semifinals on Saturday afternoon here in the Utah Olympic Oval. This is the first stop of the 2019-2020 ISU World Cup circuit. 4 laps to go. In control is Kim Buta from Canada, Kim Arang from Korea in second place. In third is Kaminaga Shione from Japan. The speed is picked up and the pack is a bit more spread out than a few laps ago. 2 to go. Buta, Arang, Kaminaga, first, second, and third. We don't expect any change in position in the last lap, but who knows? This is short track. Buta entering the final turn, and at the line, Kim Buta from Canada has won it. Second from Korea, Kim Arang. Official results in heat number 5, Kim Buta and Kim Arang. First and second. Up next, quarterfinal number 6.
Go to the start. Ready.
False start. Race has been called back by starter for the ladies, Gilbert Bozovic.
Skater position 3, false start. This race has 1 false start. Go to the start. Ready.
We have a clean start this quarterfinal number 6. Second to last quarterfinal race in the ladies 1500 meters. From Slovakia, number 33, Lucia Filipova. From Hungary, number 27, the 20-year-old Blacksai Saralutsa, the 2018 Olympian. 27th at last year's World Championship, 12th at the last European Championships. From Ukraine, number 136, Tatiana Zarbanska. From Italy, number 55, the 23-year-old, 11th at the last European Championships, Ariana Sigal. And last but not least, from Korea, the 21-year-old world record holder in this distance, the 3-time overall world champion, the 2-time Olympic champion, and second at last year's World Championships, Trey Min Chong. Mind you that this is the second to last quarterfinal race in the ladies 1500 meters. The first and second place skaters from each race and up to a maximum of 5 fastest third place skaters qualify for the semifinals. Blacksai Zaralutsa setting the pace. Sigal in second. 23-year-old from Italy. Early in third from Slovakia, Lucia Filipova. Training Chong from Korea. Second overall in the last World Championship. Waiting for her time to make a move. Working on the outside or on the inside. 5 to go. Hungarian still leading the way. Coaches giving her instruction. And from fourth to third to second. And now to first is Trey Ming Chong, the 3-time overall world champion from Korea, with the Korean fan club here at the Utah Olympic Oval this morning cheering for the 2-time Olympic champion. Right behind her is the Italian Ariana Sigal. The two increasing their lead on the remaining 3 skaters. In third is Lucia Filipova from Slovakia. Bell lap. Trey Ming Chong, Ariana Sigal, first and second. We don't expect any change in position at the finish line, and they will be confirmed their spot to the semifinals in the next few seconds. Results still unofficial.
Go to the start. Ready.
Time now for the first of 7 quarterfinal races and the men 1500 meters. From Hungary, number 33, Varnyo Alex, 24-year-old, Luxembourg, number 121. He competed at the last World Junior Championship. Peter Murphy, from Italy, number 11, Tommaso Dotti, a 2-time Olympian, 11th at the last World Championship and 13th at the last European Championship. Number 24 from Israel, 2-time Olympian, and 5th at the last European Championship, Vyacheslav Bykhanov. From Korea, number 171, Kim Won-hook, From Poland, number 113, Paweł Adamski. And from France, number 21, the 28-year-old two-time Olympian, 8th at the last European Championships, Sébastien Le Pape. And in the last race, looks like we had a new national record for Hungary in the 1500 meter. Dino Luckett, 219.629. The previous record held by Bernadette Haydon, 220.049. So unofficially a new Hungarian national record in the 1500 meters in heat 7. With 6 to go, the Korean Kim Dong-hook setting the pace. Some work for the track stewards in this race. A lot of action with the track markers. Good job by our crew here at the Utah Olympic Oval. Korean setting the pace. Sébastien Le Pape in second place. The French veteran sitting right behind the Korean. Tommaso Dotti, number 11 from Italy. Friendly rivalry between the Frenchman and the Italian. Dotti on the inside, making his move. Overtaking Le Pape. Look out for the 1500 meter special. Vyacheslav Bykhanov moving in third. Final lap. Still, Kim Dong-hook in the lead. Dotti in second. Bykhanov in third. What a race by these three skaters. Winding up in fourth is Sébastien Le Pape from France. Unofficial time, 2:15.45. The world record in this distance is held by Shinky Kanak from the Netherlands. 2:07.943 time posted here in Salt Lake City on November 13, 2016. And the official results, Kim and Dotti qualified for the World Cup semifinals in the men's division. This first
Go to the start. Ready.
Quarterfinal number 3 now underway from the Netherlands, 25-year-old, 2018 Olympian finalist in the A final of the 1500 meter at the last Olympic Games, 12th at the last European Championship, Isaac Delat. From France, number 83, 22-year-old Tristan Navarro. From Kazakhstan, number 66, 20-year-old Yergibulin Shamohanov. From Japan, number 165, 23-year-old Iwaza Dan. From the USA, number 180, the 24-year-old Ryan Piberotto. From Poland, number 174, Sebastian Hicek. And from Korea, number 7, the 19-year-old bronze medalist at last year's World Championship in the 1500 meters, Lee Dong-so. 9 laps to go in this quarterfinal number 3. Ryan Piberotto skating in front of the home crowd at the Utah Olympic Oval. Setting the pace, Yergibulin Shamohanov from Kazakhstan moving from second to first. Increasing the pace in the process. Tristan Navarro from France patiently sitting in third, 6 to go. Navarro now in second position from the inside. Look out for Lee Dong-so, the Korean, moving on the outside from fourth to third. Lots of action early in this race. Isaac Delat from Netherlands now moving in fourth. And look out for Iwaza Dan, the Japanese, currently sitting 6, nothing's played out, 3 laps to go. Lee Jun-so, the Korean, setting the pace. Yerkebon Shamuanov in second. Itzhak Dalat in third with 2 laps to go. Can Itzhak Dalat make a pass on Shamuanov? Right inside. Itzhak Dalat now in second, but well out in front is Lee Jun-so. Pili Moroto now in third. And he was out there now in fourth at the line. Lee Jun-so and Itzhak Dalat first and second. Look at the action in the final lap on the giant screen here. We'll have the official results shortly for this quarterfinal race number 3, set of 7 races in the men 1500 meters. The first and second place skaters from each race and up to a maximum of 5 fastest third place skaters qualify for the semifinals. And it's now official, Lee Jun-so and Itzhak Dalat qualified for the World Cup semifinals.
Go to the start. Ready.
Clean start for quarterfinal number 4. Once again, 7 skaters competing for the spots given access to the semifinals. From Great Britain, the 19-year-old Neil Tracy. Korea, number 169, Park In-hook. From Poland, number 114, the 17-year-old Matus Jarzynski. From China, number 97, the 23-year-old An Kai. From Hungary, number 20, the 25-year-old Burtan Zaba, 2018 Olympian gold medalist in relay and 20th at the last World Championships. From Kazakhstan, number 7, the 22-year-old Medisai Zaksibayev. And from Japan, number 23, the 20-year-old and 2018 Olympian Yoshinaga Kazuki. Our leader for the moment, Park In-hook, 9.4 time in lap number 6. Still a very tight pack. Moving to third is Medisai Zaksibayev from Kazakhstan. On the outside, the Chinese, An Kai, moving from 5th to 3rd. Holding on to his 2nd position is Burtan Zaba from Hungary. Burtan Zaba for the Hungarian team, gold medalist in the relay in the last Olympic Games. Maintaining his lead is Park In-hook, the Korean team in good form so far in this first day of action of the ISU World Cup. Good fight between the Hungarian, the Chinese, and the Kazakh for position 2, 3, and 4. By inside, well done move by An Kai, the Chinese, 23 years of age. We are now in the black. Look out for An Kai and the Japanese Yoshinaga Kazuki on the outside. Wonderful move made by Japanese, who winds up in 2nd, right behind the Korean. Unofficially in 1st, Park In-hook, and 2nd, Yoshinaga Kazuki.
to start. Ready. Skater position 3, false start. This race has one false start. Go to the start. Ready.
Heat number 2 is underway on track for USA. Mame Bain, the junior world champion, world record holder in this distance, the 2018 Olympian, currently sitting in second position. She's accompanied by the Chinese Chang Yi-tzu, 8th at the last World Championship. Kim Ji-yu from Korea, 5th at the World Championship, and Gwendolyn Tode from France. Tight race so far between Korean and Mame Bain skating in front of the home crowd here at the Utah Olympic Oval. By inside, well done move by the Korean Kim Ji-yu, coming right behind the Chinese Chang Yi-tzu. Both skaters in the top 10 at the World Championship last season. Unfortunately for Baini, she fell with a lap to go, and unofficially, our winner from China, Chang Yi-tzu. Looking at the replay of the previous race on the screen here in the straightaway in the second half of the race, and that's where, unfortunately for the home crowd, Mame Bain fell in the straightaway, opening the door for the Chinese and the Korean to come up in the first 2 positions. Waiting for the official results in heat number 2, while the skaters in heat 3 have been joining us on the ice of the Utah Olympic Oval. We'll have in this race from Hungary, Konya Sofia, the 2-time Olympian. The Italian, Nicole Boter-Gomez, number 85. From Poland, Natalia Maliszewska, the 2018 Olympian. And reigning European champion in the 500 meters. From China, number 20, 2018 Olympian. And 2016 World Junior Champion, Cho Shun-yu. And from Korea, number 43, the 2008 and 9 World Junior Champion, No Arum.
Go to the start. Ready.
For now, we have a clean start between the 5 skaters, taking an early lead. The 500-meter speedster from Poland, Natalia Maliszewska, well out in front. Shui Shunui from China, currently sitting in second, will try to hold on the attack of Konya Sofia from Hungary, and also the Italian Nicole Boter-Gomez currently sitting in the 4th. The first 2 skaters at the finish line automatically qualify for quarterfinals. We are now in the bell lap. Maliszewska, Shui Shunui coming back strong in the final turn, and by the inside makes her move on. Maliszewska, China and Poland unofficially in the first 2 positions. And we have the official results. Xu Shunwei and Natalia Maliszewska qualified for the quarterfinals. Official time of 42.983 for the Chinese.
Go to the start. Ready.
Race has been called back. It's heat number 4. Yasapati from Hungary, Zarova from Russia, Stoddard from the USA, Feferova from the Czech Republic, and No from Korea.
Skater position 5, false start. This race has 1 false start. Go to the start. Ready.
And we're off in this heat number 4. Skater from Hungary, Yasapati Petra, 2018 Olympian 9th at the last European Championship. Currently setting the pace, but right behind her is Yevgenia Zaharova from Russia, 25-year-old. Right behind the Hungarian. In third is Colin Stoddard from the USA. Can she come back on the 2 leading skaters in front of the crowd here at the Utah Olympic Oval? Final lap. Yasapati, Zarova, Stoddard first, second, and third. 2:02 for the American. Unofficially, Yasapati Petra first, Yevgenia Zaharova in second. So earlier in this set of heats, we had what looks like a new national record for Japan. New Japanese record for women in the 500 meter posted by Kaminaga Shione, 43 seconds, beating the previous mark of 43.38 in Hulk.
Go to the start. Ready.
Heat 3 is underway. Good start by Dylan Hugarov, moving from third, position 3 to second place in the first corner, right behind the Kazakh. Axelyev, the 2-time Olympian, 29 years of age, sitting a good pace early on. Our 2 leaders increasing early on the path, but look out for Park In-ho, the Korean. In third place, can he come back on our 2-leader with 150 meters to go? And this heat number 3, we are now in the middle lap. Axelyev, Hugarov, first and second, Park In-ho in third. And no change at the finish line. Unofficially, our winner, Axelyev. Fastest time recorded so far in the men's 500 meters. This set of heats, 40.406, the time of Axelyev. Times are getting faster and faster here at the Utah Olympic Oval since the beginning of the competition. We'll have in heat 4, Great Britain, Neil Tracy from Austria have joined us on the ice. We'll have from Korea, Kim Dong-hok, number 171 from Canada, number 64, Pascal Dion, bronze medalist in the relay. The last Olympic Games from Hungary, number 10, the 23-year-old 2-time Olympian and reigning European champion Liu Shaolin-Shandong from Poland, Łukasz Kuzinski, and from Italy, Yuri Fortula.
Go to the start. Red. 5, false start. This race has 1 false start. Go to the start. Ready.
And we're off in this heat number 8 of the men 500 meters. Kim Dong-hak, the Korean, taking the lead. Liu Xiaochandor in second place. Pascal Dion right behind him in third. Liu Xiaochandor, two-time Olympian gold medalist in the relay and reigning European champion, taking the lead by the inside. Hungarian picking up the pace. The Korean second and lost. Pascal Dion in the corner. Tough day for the Canadian team's main falls so far in the competition. Liu Xiaochandor first, Kim Dong-hak in second, and in third from Poland, Łukasz Krzyżanski. Two races left in the men's 500 meters while we see the fall of Pascal Dion late in the turn. Well executed pass by Liu Xiaochandor halfway through the race to take the lead and a spot in the next round, and we have the official results on the giant screen. In the next race, heat number 9 from Korea, Lee Jun-so, 7th of the last World Championship from Kazakhstan, number 78, the two-time Olympian Denis Nikisha. From Hungary, number 148, Siglasis Andras. From Germany, number 15, Erdogan Lukis, 15 at the last World Championship. And from Turkey, number 134, Emir Muhammad Han.
Go to the start. Ready.
Another false start. The race has been called back. 5 skaters on track. Only the winner is automatically qualified for the World Cup quarterfinals and will pick up a maximum of 8 fastest second place skaters for the World Cup competition that will take place on Sunday afternoon.
Position 5, false start. This race has 1 false start. Go to the start. Ready.
And we're off to a clean start. Taking the lead from position 1 is Lee Jun-so from Korea, 19 years old, 7th in the last World Championship, comfortably in the lead. Second is Denis Nikisha from Kazakhstan. We've lost the German Adrian Lundke. Late in the corner, falling down. He in first, Nikisha in second, in third. Is Luglasi from Hungary, all over the lap, fast pace set by the Korean and the Kazakh. And at the finish line, a wire-to-wire win for the Korean Lee Jun-so. So last race before the break for ice resurfacing, heat 10. In the men 500 meters, 4 skaters will be on track from Japan, number 6, 2018 Olympian, 6th at last year's World Championship, Watanabe Keita. from the USA, number 28, 22-year-old Thomas Hong. From Luxembourg, number 121, Peter Murphy. And from Poland, number 114, Matus Kizmiski.
Go to the start. Ready.
And we're off at this number 5 skating to the line from Russia. Savia Prasvernava, two-time Olympian, 21 years of age, two-time Olympian, second to the last European Championship and reigning European champion in the 1,000 meter, sixth at the last World Championship. From China, number 118, Chang Yu-Ting. From Japan, number 21, Hirai Ami. Number 55, from Italy, Ariana Siegel. And from Korea, number 129, Kim Aran, two-time Olympian, two-time Olympic champion. And the relay currently sitting in third with 5 laps to go. We're pretty much halfway through this race. Pace is set by Chang Yu-Ting from China. Chang Yu-Ting controlling the pace in this race. Savia Prasvernava in second. Best gear of the Russian team right behind the Chinese. Will she make her move in the last 200 meters? Kim Aran from Korea in third. Nothing's played out. All 4 skiers still in contention with Ariana Ziegel from Italy in fourth. Nothing's played out in this heat number 5. Final lap. Chang Yu-Ting, Prasvernava, Kim Aran. By inside, well into the pass made by Kim Aran, and unofficially our winner in this race from China, Chang Yu-Ting. Very exciting heat number 5 in the ladies 1,000 meter. While we see the replay here on the giant screen, a big hello to all of you watching us on the web stream from all around the world. Big hello to all of you. That's the start of the 2019-2020 season of the ISU World Cup Short Track here in Salt Lake City. We'll be in Montreal, Canada next weekend for the second step of the season, and obviously more action to come. Tomorrow and Sunday for the main World Cup competition. We're only in the qualifying rounds today for day number 1 of the ISU World Cup Short Track, and results are not confirmed. Chang Yu-Ting and Kim Aran automatically qualified for the quarterfinals.
Go to the start. Ready. Skater position 2, false start. This race has 1 false start. Go to the start. Ready.
This time we have the clean start. Skating for France, number 15, Moili Malvoisin. Team Russia, number 49, Yekaterina Konstantinova. From the USA, number 110, Julie Matei. From Korea, number 131, 17 years old. World record holder in the 1,000 meter in the world in the junior division, Xiao Yimin. Representing the Netherlands, wearing number 1 as the reigning overall world champion, also the reigning European champion, and the reigning Olympic champion in the 1,000 meter, Susan Schulting. Schulting in third place, patiently waiting for the right moment to come to the front. pace is set by Tao Heeman, who competed in last year's World Junior Championship. Set the world record in the junior division at that time. Competition held in Montreal last January. Schulte now making her move from third to second ahead of Yekaterina Konstantinova from Team Russia. Still in contention with a lap and a half to go. Skaters will shortly hear the bell, indicating they have one more lap to skate. Fight for second place between Tao Heeman and Yekaterina Konstantinova. Well in front is Susan Schulte, who wins it. Second unofficially from Korea, Tao Heeman. We're looking at the replay of the previous race. Susan Schulte made a couple of well-executed passes with about 3 laps to go and then increasing her lead in the final lap. And Korean and the Russian had to push all the way to the end for the second place, giving automatic access to the quarterfinals. Will also pick up a maximum of 3 fastest third-place skaters to join them in the quarterfinals. But for now, Schulte and Tao automatically qualified for the quarterfinals.
Go to the start. Ready.
And we're off in this heat 7 of the ladies 1,000 meters. Skating for Czech Republic, number 32, Mikhaila Rusova. From the USA, number 137, Haley Choi. From Korea, she's the 3-time world champion, 2-time Olympic champion, second at last year's World Championship, 21 years old. Choi Chong. From Russia, Yekaterina Yefremenkova. And from China, number 45, Chang Chutong. Chinese Chang right behind the Russian Yekaterina Yefremenkova, 2018 Olympian 10th in the 1,000 meter, 15th at the European Championship. Now in second position, right behind the Chinese, but look out, already 3-time world champion, the Korean Choi Min-jong, moving from third to second, and now right behind the Chinese. Only the top 2 skaters at the finish line qualify for the quarterfinals and will pick up the 3 fastest thirds to join them in the quarterfinals. At the finish, no change in position. In first, the Chinese Chang Chutong. Second, from Korea, Choi Min-jong. And in one of the previous heats in the 1,000 meters, looks like we had a new national record for Netherlands in the 1,000 meter ladies. Susan Schulte, a time of 1:27.287, breaking her home national Dutch record in the 1,000 meters. So again, what's like a 5th national record posted so far today in the competition here at the Utah Olympic Oval. Obviously, these are all unofficial announcements, but we try to keep track of not only the world records, but also the national records to the extent possible. Teammate Véronique Pierron, previously 1:29.080. So 2 new national records set in the previous race of the ladies 1,000 meters.
Go to the start.
Switching gears now to the men 1,000 meters, a set of 10 races in this division where the first place skater from each race and up to a maximum of 8 fastest second place skaters qualify for the quarterfinals. Tough qualifier in this division. We have on track from Canada, skating in his first World Cup in career, William Danjinu. From Japan, Ayashi Ishobu. From Korea, Park Ji-won. From China, An Kai. And from Hungary, Paul Kruger, 20 years old, 11th at the 2018 European Championships. Very fast pace set early on by Park Ji-won. 23-year-old from Korea. Chasing him is An Kai, the Chinese, and third, the Japanese, Ayashi Ibuki, and now in fourth, Cole Kruger. What a pace set by the Korean. The world record in this distance, 120.875, held by the Korean Han Ri-hong, recorded here in Salt Lake City back in 2016. We are now in the lap. Leading the charge is Park Ji-hong, second, An Kai, and the two skaters unofficially in the first two positions in this heat number 1 of the men 1,000 meters. Up next, the heat 2 of the men 1,000 meters. While we are waiting for the official results, in heat number 1, set of 10 heats in the men's division. Park Ji-won, officially now our winner in time of 122.542. And again, in the ladies' competition, we had a new national record for the Czech Republic. Mikaela Sepalova-Rusova, 128.750. So again, another
Go to the start. Red.
And we're off at this heat number 3. We have from Italy, 23-year-old, 15 in the last European Championship, Mattia Antonioli. From Japan, number 129, Shihiro Kikuchi. From Poland, number 113, Pavel Adamski. From Korea, number 170, the 2015 World Junior Champion, Kim Tae-hong. And from Russia, number 61, sixth, the last European Championships, Denis Arpetian. Arpetian in third place behind the Italian and the Korean, Kim Tae-hong, number 170, maintaining the tempo, high tempo. Looking left, looking right to maintain his place. Arpetian now making a pass on the Italian to come in second place, and also in fourth, the Japanese, Shihiro Kikuchi. The pace is simply too fast for Polish Pavel Adamski. Arpetian in the lead, increasing the pace. The Korean can hold on. Final lap. Arpetian, the Kim, Shihiro, and Antonioli, first, second, third, and fourth. Very tight at the finish between the Korean and the Japanese, who gave his best effort up to the final millimeter. One more national record posted in the men's division of the 1,000 meter, this time for Turkey. New national record for Turkey, 124.575. Tunay Simsek breaking the previous national record by more than 2 seconds. record that was held up to that point by Firat Yardimic.
Go to the start. Red.
And we're off to this heat number 9. Presenting Canada 157 from Australia under 46, Andy Jong. From Korea, wearing number 20-year-old Han Hong, Canadian silver medalist in the 500 in the last Olympic Games, second to the last World Championship and world record holder in the 1,000 meter. World record set here in Salt Lake City 3 years ago. From the number 173, Jasper Rothman. And representing China number 158, two-time Olympian, three-time Olympic medalist, and 2016 world champion, ISU. Now controlling the pace from the front with 4 laps to go. The Korean studying him back, passing it on the inside, well executed pass by Andeon now ISU, moving from third to second, right behind Andeon, nice and down in third. Can he hold on to his third place ahead of Jasper Rothman from the Netherlands? We are now in the bell lap. Andeon, ISU, first and second, Korea and China. 20 years ahead of Maxim Leon and Jasper Rothman, and the line very tight between Han Hong and An Ting-yu. See the replay of the previous race. Han Hong, well executed inside pass on Maxim Leon. Strong showing by the Korean Olympic medalist in the 500 meters. Will have the official results shortly in this distance. And our winner by 4/1,000 of a second, Han Hong over An Ting-yu, 122.490, the official time of the Korean. One last race in the men 1,000 meter heats. 5 skaters at the line once again.
Go to the start. Ready.
And we're on to the mixed gender relay, the last quarterfinal in this competition. China, Korea, France, and Italy. What should be a very exciting quarterfinal between these four teams. Skating for Team China, Xu Shunwei, An Yutong, An Ziwei, and An Ting-yu. For Team Korea, Kim Ji-yu, No Do-hee, Park In-hook, and Kim Dong-hook. Skating for Team France, Tiffany, Hugo Marchand, Aurélie Monvoisin, Quentin Fercoq, and Diane Sellier. And for Team Italy, Martina Vancipina, Nicole Boter Gomez, Tommaso Dotti, and Yuri Conforto. The top two teams automatically qualify for the semifinals in this event and will pick up the maximum of 2 teams among the fastest third-place teams in these quarterfinals. China setting tempo, skating for Team China, Ran Ziwei, giving the push to his teammate An Ting-yu. An Ting-yu, 3-time Olympic medalist and former world champion. In first place for Team China will be giving the relay push to his teammate An Yutong in just a few seconds. Mission accomplished for all 4 teams. Solid relays given. The Italian now in third place. China, Korea, can the Italian and Team France come back on our 2 leaders? China and Korea very solid in the first 2 positions. Great exchanges by all 4 teams with 5.5 laps to go. We can't have any interference inside the track or outside of it. Skiers have to stay their lane all the way to the end. China tried to pick up the pace. Skating for Team Korea, no. Park In-hook with 3 laps to go. We hear the gunshot indicating that there's room for 1 last relay before the 2-lap mark. And mission accomplished for both China and Korea. Picking up the pace. Who will wind up in third? Good fight between the Italian and France. Final lap. China, Korea. Diane Sellier is skating for Team France. Can he come back in third? A slip by the Italian. What a finish here between Italy and France. Diane Sellier coming in third for his country, and unfortunately for number 11, Tommaso Dotti, slipping in the very last corner. Let's wait and see for the official results. Racing resumes at 3:38 p.m. 3:38 p.m. with the quarterfinals in the ladies 3,000 meter relay. Once again, I repeat, 3:38 p.m. Racing resumes with the ladies 3,000 meter relay. We're still asking Ukraine, Australia, and Thailand, please pay your invoice to the Oval Office immediately. Again, Ukraine, Australia, and Thailand. Thank you.
Red. DBS, please.
Go to the start. Ready.
This is heat number 3, the quarterfinals of the ladies 3,000 Canada, winner of the bronze medal at the last World Championship. Also in this race, Korea, the reigning world champion and reigning Olympic champion in this distance. Always one of the teams to watch in the relays, currently sitting in 4th place, patiently waiting for an attack that may come later in this race. Still early, 22 laps to go. Alison Child skating for Team Canada, our teammates in this race, Kim Boutin, Claudia Gagnon, and Dana Eble. Skating for USA, Kristen Santos, Mame Baine, Corey Stoddard, and Joey Lete. Skating for Team Korea, a 3-time world champion, Choi Min-jong, No Arum, Kim Arang, and Tao Min. And for Team Poland, Kamilia Stormowska, Nicole Mazur, Natalia Maliszewska, and Patricia Maliszewska. Canadians setting the pace. Early in the race, 17 laps to go. Dana Eble skating for the Canadians. USA in second. Will the crowd here in the Utah Olympic Oval be loud for the home team in the next 15 laps? Can the USA qualify for the semifinals? They're right behind the Canadians, but look out for the Koreans. And position number 3, patiently waiting for their time. Skating for Team Korea is Kim Arang, the 2-time Olympic medalist in the relay. Kim Boutin, the Canadian star of the short track team, giving the relay push to Claudia Gagnon. Claudia Gagnon skating for Team Canada, while for Korea we have Chao Min. The Americans now in 3rd, Poland in 4th, with 11 laps to go. If they can't come back on the main pack, the Americans will try to skate the fastest time possible to potentially be picked up for the semifinal. Mame Baine, the junior world record holder in the 500 meters, currently sitting in 3rd for the USA. Can the Maliszewska sister can bring the Polish team back to 3rd place? By inside, Poland overtake the USA. Good fight for position 3 and 4, while Canada and Korea are well out in front, about a 20-meter lead on the other 2 teams. 6 laps to go. Claudia Gagnon on track for Team Canada. Koreans in 2nd place, Choi Min-jong, 2-time Olympic champion, skating in front of Dana Eble, skating for Team Canada with 4 laps to go. We will soon hear the gunshot. Indicating we have 3 laps to go. Mame Baine on track for Team USA. Can they hold on to the Polish? And the last 2 laps, Korea, Canada. Kim Boutin skating for Team Canada. They're now in the final lap. Kim Arang for Korea, Kim Boutin for Canada. Neck to neck in the final turn. But inside, well done move by Team USA. Bringing her team in 3rd place is Kristen Santos. Let's wait and see if the Americans can be picked up for the semifinals.
She came out, I thought she was going to go in front of me, and she didn't. So then she came out and got me.
We'll see what the official results of this last race. Watch the replay on the giant screen. Kim Arang and Kim Boutin completing the race for their respective teams. Still the video replay with the Tapadar, chief referee. Racing resumes at 4:15 p.m. I repeat, racing resumes at 4:15 p.m. with the quarterfinals in the men 5,000 meter relay. While we're still waiting for the official results in quarterfinal number 3. official results, Korea, Canada, and the USA qualified for the semifinals. Four teams in each of the three races. The first and second place teams from each race, and up to a maximum of 2 fastest third place teams qualify for the semifinals.
Go to the start. Ready.
This is the first of 45 laps around the track. Men, 5,000 meter relay. Canada, Korea, the United States, and Kazakhstan. First 2 teams at the finish line will automatically qualify for the semifinals. They'll be raced tomorrow afternoon here in the Utah Olympic Oval. Once again, a big hello to all of you watching us on the live stream. I hope you've enjoyed the action so far. Day 1 of the ISU World Cup short track in Salt Lake City. Next stop will be in Montreal, Canada this weekend. The repêchage tomorrow morning and Sunday morning in the main World Cup competition in the afternoon. 40 laps to go. Korea, Kazakhstan, Canada, and the USA. Skating for Team Canada, he finished 9th at last year's World Championships. Steven Dubois. Number 18, Charles Hamelin, 5-time Olympic medalist, 4-time Olympian. Number 64, Pascal Dion, and number 68, Cédric Blais. Skating for Team Korea, number 2, second at the last World Championship and silver medalist at the 500 meter the last Olympic Games, Han Dae-hon. Number 7, Lee Jun-so. Number 57, Park Ji-won, and number 170, Kim Leon. Korea, reigning world champion in the relay. Skating for Team Kazakhstan, Yerkevran Shamohanov, Abzal Aksalyev, Miroslav Zaksibayev, and Denis Nikisha. And last but not least, skating for Team USA, Aaron Tran, Thomas Hong, Andrew Heo, and Ryan Pirotto. 31 laps to go. All 4 teams in one tight pack. All in contention for a place in the semifinals. Korea controlling the tempo from the front. Kazakhstan in second place. USA in third. Canada in fourth. Charles Hamelin, 35-year-old veteran skating for Team Canada. And we lost the Americans. One the skater fell halfway through the corner and late exchange for the recovery. The Americans about 3/4 of a lap behind. We've lost the Canadian team. Charles Hamelin taking a quick recovery on sitting there. Can the American at least come back on the Canadians? We will pick up a maximum of 2 teams among those In third place, the Americans, a lap behind the pack. And the Canadians about half a lap behind. Can they come back? Steven Dubois on the attack, giving the relay push to Pascal Dion. We're all in on the Canadians at this time. Can they come back? Dion will give the relay to Cedric Lett. And the Koreans have slowed down the pace at the front. Could this help the case of the Canadians? Korea, Kazakhstan, the Americans, a lap behind the two teams. Chalamet skating for Team Canada will be giving the relay push to the new leader of this Canadian team. Canada still about 20 meters behind. Steven Dubois on track for Team Canada. And the Canadians have come back on our leaders. Pascal Dion back right behind the top two teams. Don't forget the Americans a lot behind the main pack. Korea, Kazakhstan, Canada, very tight. Obviously, the Canadians have to give a lot of effort to come back on the main pack. 15 laps to go, and the Koreans have trying to break away from the pack. Korea, Kazakhstan, Canada first, second, and third, skating for Team Kazakhstan. This is the key shot. 13 laps to go. The Koreans well out in front. Park Hee-hon skating for his team. The Kazakhstan in second place with the Yerkevolen Shamohanov. Pascal Dion skating for Team Canada. Can they get to second place after bridging more than half of a lap behind following the fall of Cedric skating now for Team Canada. Kazakhstan leading the way. Korea second with 9 laps to go. Will Canada pay for their effort earlier in the race, or has that given them energy? The Koreans on the defensive track, and Kazakhstan now from first to third behind the Canadians and the Koreans. Steven Dubois skating for Team Canada, and now on track for Team Korea is Kim Dae-hong. Canada, Korea, Kazakhstan battling in the out with 5 laps to go. Korea now on the inside. And Kazakhstan, what a move made by Team Kazakhstan on track. Number 67, Abzalyev with 3 laps to go. Korea, Kazakhstan, can Chalamet bring back Canada in second place? He'll get the relay push to Steven Dubois. Dubois battling out with Yerkevolen Shamohanov. Final lap. Korea, Kazakhstan, Canada first, second, and third. And at the line, Korea, Kazakhstan, and Canada unofficially first, second, and third. Let's see for the final results in this heat number 1. Very tight race between the Koreans, the Kazakh, and the Canadians. The Koreans control the tempo from the front most of the race. And what an effort by the Canadians to come back on the main pack after a fall by Cedric Lett in the first half of the race. Again, let's wait and see for the official results. We have the video replay. Referee Stu Gibbs looking at the action, and Chief Referee Beata Padar doing the same in front of the Chief Referee screen here at the Utah Olympic Oval. Again, I'd like to remind all athletes, coaches, team leaders, that the warm-ups will begin at 8:15 tomorrow morning. Please make sure that you take a look at the revised schedule for tomorrow's competition. So we'll have the official results shortly for the first quarterfinal of the men 5,000 meter relay, and then we'll be ready to proceed with heat number 2. In the last race, we have a penalty in the straight lane change from outside to in, causing contact to Team Kazakhstan, and Team USA is advanced. So Canada and Korea both qualified. USA is advanced and Kazakhstan is penalized.